On Sunday, March 25th, 2018, we had a rainstorm in the valley and a lot of snow came suddenly in Sardine Canyon. We were dispatched to that area for multiple slide-offs and a couple of crashes. So we responded to that. I arrived on the scene of one particular crash and got out of my car, and I actually don't recall the walk up. And I was walking up to the car who was involved in the crash when a young lady who was driving northbound in Sardine Canyon lost control and struck me as I was halfway through the emergency lane.
We were just waiting at home for him to come home for dinner. Somebody came to the door, and it was a Logan City officer coming to tell us that Cade had been hit. He didn't have any details. He didn't have any information as far as how bad it was or the state that Cade was in, only that he was outside of his car.
So when my mom left with the officer to the hospital, we weren't sure exactly what happened to my dad, and we were scared that something bad had happened to him.
It was like pure panic. Like, I just didn't really know what to think. I didn't know, like, I'm a fixer, I always have been. And so I didn't know what I could do in that moment.
All kind of met at a point and said a quick prayer, and my mom said the prayer, and I remember how scared she was. And that's kind of when I realized that it was a big deal and that it was a possibility that he wasn't okay.
I didn't want to think something was like really wrong. I wanted to think like, oh, he's fine. He's like, I'll see him in a second, he'll be okay.
I learned my injuries were a broken scapula on the right side, 4 broken ribs. A couple of them were broken in 2 different places. I had a torn LCL in my knee, some deep bone bruise in both knees, and then just, trauma to the muscle, to my back and my hip. A year after my accident, I had nothing residual, even mentally and emotionally, so I was extremely blessed and extremely lucky. Definitely luckier than some. When you're out driving and you see a vehicle parked on the side of the road, remember the move over law. Reduce your speed, change lanes if it's safe to do so that everyone can make it safely home to their families.